Oh, please work. Please work. I believe it's working. Okay. Just since people are here, quick question. Is the music too loud? Is my voice too quiet? Anything? Blah, blah, blah. I'll take your help on that. Okay, sound is good, apparently. Hello from Australia, good lord. Isn't that really early in Australia right now? Now, as usual, when I'm recording for a video, for most of this, I'm not going to be talking to the chat because, you know, I'm recording a video, so a bunch of talk to people who aren't there doesn't really fit in there. But before we get into the recording, we can chat a little bit. We can talk. And once again, if anyone has any issues with the audio levels, with like the music is too loud or too quiet, feel free to let me know.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it.
Oh, go away. Dun, 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 dun. Face cam when? Probably never. I mean, at least not in this video series, because it really, my face is not relevant to the proceedings, as it were. I am considering whether maybe I really want to get rid of this fucking spear and use something else. Here's the broadsword. It's just that it's my best weapon. Meh. Anyway, sword. Okay, so where the hell are we going? Right, okay. Say something in Danish. Altså, jeg kan sagtens snakke dansk i løbet af hele videoen. Problemet er bare, at der vil kun være 5 millioner mennesker i verden, der forstår, hvad fanden jeg siger. Og det er ikke... Når man kører en YouTube-kanal, så er det ikke en særlig god idé, at folk ikke forstår, hvad fanden er, man siger. Anyway. Last time, let's see. Beat the Capra Demon, opened up a door to a thing. Gaga, okay. So, let's figure out an intro to say at the start of this video. So I can open it up with something interesting. What about hierophants and hypocrites? Nah. Kilos and calories? Yeah, that works. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be starting the actual recording for the video. Actually, hang on a second. Is it recording to disk? Yes, it is. Good. Please don't crash. It crashed! Of course it crashed. Of course it's what it did. Dark Souls. Why are you so badly optimized? Don't crash again. Don't crash again, please. Thank you. Okay, there. We try again, yes?
One more time. This entire video as Yoda I shall do.
Not really. That voice hurts my throat. Okay. Let's try that again. Hello, killers and calorie bars. My name is TB Skyn, and welcome back to the boss designs of Dark Souls. Now, if you remember, last time, we beat the Capra Demon, sort of after a fashion. I mean, it killed me multiple times, and then eventually, I lucked into killing the 2 dogs that he's got running around with him, and then I beat the Capra Demon. Turns out, the place he was hanging out was a complete dead end, and pretty much the only thing useful he had was, like, a key that I needed to do a thing. So I'm gonna take that key, and I'm gonna go apparently downwards, because we need to find the bell that's below whatever, or something, because prophecy and stuff. Oh, hello. Please don't do that. Ow. Prophecy and shit. That's what Dark Souls is all about. Splashy, splashy. Hello, lady. Okay. Down into the depths. Are there some dudes around here? I can't remember. No dudes. This place is dude-free. This place, however, is probably not quite so dude-free. In fact, I suspect it's rather dude-infested. Where are the dudes? Bring out the dudes. Oh, there's a dude. And a dude. And footsteps from another dude. Oh, hello. Hi. Well, haven't pulled aggro yet. Oh, there we go. Hello. So presumably this is one of those situations where, like, if you just run in, it's gonna be 40 dudes, like, in your face charging you. Because that's literally the only way these assholes will thread anymore. And falling down from up here would probably be bad. I have done some falling down. A large soul of a nameless soldier. I don't know what it is about a British accent for me that just inevitably metamorphoses into Winston Churchill. Large soul of a British soldier. I shall fight them on the land, on the beaches, on the stairs. With their torches. I'm being... Oh, wow, okay. I'm gonna take a wild, crazy guess that that dude is not there to sell delicious, delicious meat to me. But rather to perhaps hope to... Ah, goddammit, I forgot these torch assholes are... trouble. No, stop setting me on fire! Dick. Yeesh. There's something really fucking menacing about that guy. On the other hand, his cleaver is clearly not very good, because he's been carving at that piece of meat for a while. Remember, kids, if you carve too much at your piece of meat, you could go blind. And Jesus will hate you. Is there like a stair? Oh, there's a stair right there. That I can take to go down to the dude who's inevitably going to try and kill me. Probably best if I'm a little less low on health before... Oh, hello, dog. No, that's the wrong button I clicked. Fortunately, Dog and I are both really bad at... Where the hell... What? Oh, hey! Go away. I hate these dogs so very much. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. How is it? Yeah, there. Okay. I can't... Okay, there he is. He's the target. Okay. I kept being confused about whether that guy was going to be hostile, but no. Yeah, hostile is definitely what it's going to be. Oh, just... Yeah! Hey, hi! Hello, hi! How you doing? You are very big. And very large. And very slow, which I'm very happy about. Come... I hate that, like, even if I absolutely hit the goddamn dog, it can just... Oh, no, I did a dodge. Ow. Stop that. Around, around the roundabout, the monkey chased the weasel. Oh. No! Bad. Bad, very bad. Ow. Ugh. Yeah, definitely that. Okay, so he's not quite as threatening as the Capra Demon, which was kind of the delusion I was laboring under, is that he was going to be equally dangerous. Ember. Yay, Ash. Woo. Oh, hello. That looks like a falling down kind of situation. Do you guys just, like, hang out down here? Oh, just fucking... Okay. Turns out this is not anything down here. Okay. Unless this is a thing. Is this a thing? Seems like it should be a thing. Okay, there's a dude. Yeah.
Please, you must help me.
I'm not so sure about this. Hello?
There you are. You must help me. Or else she'll have me for lunch. You're my only hope. Oh, please.
Alright.
Thank you. I would have been at supper without you. Been eaten alive. I was trying to think. Thank you. Thank you, dearly. I am Luezius. Or the Great Sword. I will not forget my...
Well, cool.
Oh, hello.
Sweet, I guess I can summon him at some point then? Except, of course, I'm never, ever, ever gonna turn myself human because I remember what happened last time. Oh, shit. Okay. Not a unique monster, I see. Presumably that guy spawned because I took his lunch. Or girl, whatever, whatever. Really not sure it matters. Stab. Stab through the heart, and you're to blame. Do 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 do. Dubba dubba dubba. Dubba dubba dubba. Dubba dubba dubba. Dubba dubba dubba. Dubba dubba ba 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 ba. Wow, whoa. Ugh, ew. Yeah! Ah! What the fuck? Ah! No! No, 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 no! 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 You! The shit! You did not take a lot of damage from anything I just did to you there. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Hello. Yeah, your input is really appreciated right now, dude. Just, could you please... I was having a nice discussion with my friend, Mr. Asshole, over here. Okay. Well. Ah! Son of a... God... Come back! You! Okay. So... Okay, bad things up. The ceiling slimes are a thing. Okay. Fine. I'm extremely paranoid now. Oh, there you are. I see you. Is the one behind me? No? Okay. Right. Hello. We're just gonna do this real slow. Nope. I feel like I'm not... Yeah, this is not gonna get old at all. Ish. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many. Why are there so many? I don't want there to be so fucking many. Please tell me some of them have less HP. Come here. Jesus. Oh god. Go away. You goddamn things. At least once they're down, they're not that hard to deal with. It's just... Just gotta kick the shit out of them, I guess. Would you please just, for God's sake? Hi. Just fucking get off the ceiling. Dicks. No, no. Yeah, thank you for that, fat roll. That was super useful, my dude. God, do you need like a magic to kill these things quickly? Highly engaging gameplay. Yeah. Okay, when I edit this, I'm just gonna put in like that SpongeBob title card, like 4 million years later. Ugh. Okay. Are you done? You guys had better be done. No more slimes. Oh, okay. So that's, oh, I want that. Oh, this feels so much like a trap. Oh, no. Oh, there's a bonfire. But it's also, it feels like, oh, no. Okay. This is that. Mine. Oh, thank God. Okay. I'll never get used to those fucking ghosts, man. I can't break any of these things, right? So, no. Nope. It's just a secret bonfire behind the master key, I guess. Is that literally the only way you can get in there? That seems unfair to people who don't have the master key. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Okay. The fuck? What? Okay, you know what? No, can we just... No, okay, I guess... Aha! Just... Yeah. It feels a lot like it should be easier to shoot between these things. Okay, I guess. Hi. Hello. God! Ugh! I keep rats as pets. I like rats. They're cute, they're cuddly, they're adorable, they're nice. They're... Oh, God! There's so many of them. And they're slimes. And this... Okay, aggro on me, you little bastards. Come here. I'm not getting my ass poisoned down here, I swear to God. Come on. Well, they're generous with the aggro range. That's something. Okay, a little annoyingly... But... Is this some kind of intimidation ritual? Okay, fucking... I guess they were running away? These are really, really slow compared to the other ones. I got faced, but good lord, they do a lot of poison. There we go. Just, you know... Yeah. The thing is, people keep telling me to stop using the spear and shield, but like, half the places I go is these fucking corridors where you can't swing a sword around. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, so that wasn't the slime, I guess. That was... Oh, fucking hell. Good lord. This is gross, right? Like, this is super gross. Can't break that either. Can you equip 2 shields? I don't know if you can. This is really gross. Ah! Fucking... Fuck you! God! Fuck! Meh. God, everything is so paranoid down here. Stop that. I can't imagine that this is super fun to watch because I'm just moving so slowly. I am scared of everything. Ew. 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 Okay. Is there a door then? I guess there's a door. Is there slimes on the ceiling in here? I swear to God. Okay, there's a corridor to the right. Anyone in there trying to kill me? No. Soul of a nameless soldier. That's nice. Aha. I see. I see. Hey, dickhead. Thank you for dying. This feels like a trap to me. This feels really bad. Like, that noise there. Yep. What's making that noise? Yeah, okay, hi, hello, hi. Okay. Guess I found what was making the noise. Ah, no! Oh, boy. Ah! The fuck is this? No, 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 absolutely not. Absolutely not. Whatever this is, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ew. Oh, everything is so gross down here. Why? Why is everything so gross? Ah! No! No, 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 no. I don't know what that skull is, but it's not good. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay, I guess they don't melee attack, so... Okay, maybe they do melee attack a little. Got you. Okay, but they're not as dangerous as I feared. Ugh. Eye of Death, yeah. Gee. Okay, where the fuck am I now? Hello. How about this, you douche? What? Oh, God, they're just so gross. Nope. They're just so gross. I don't like them. And that looks so much like some kind of trap again. So not going through there. I'm tense. I'm so fucking tense. Oh, but I have to go through there in order to get in there or whatever. Okay, so I'll live without it. Okay. Okay. No! Ugh. Ring of the Evil Eye, huh? Alright. The strength of the evil eye does not waver and HP is absorbed from fallen enemies. That sounds good. It also sounds like it could potentially be like super cursed. Like really just super cursed. Okay, let's try and jump this time. Ah. There we go. Give me your humanity, okay. Da-da-da-da. I hate everything. Okay, slimes on the ceiling? Nope. Just go away. Ew. Oh boy. Hello. Hello, murder mist. Thank God they're not difficult to kill. It would be such an insult if they were both like the most hideously ugly things you've ever seen in your life and hard to kill. Okay, so where the fuck am I? That was a small rat. Okay, so something broke through here. And there's much more smoke in the air than there used to be. So... bad things are about to happen, maybe. What the hell is that? Ah! You! Where the hell did... oh, hello. Okay, so now you have aggro range, I guess. Now you aggro from 5 screens away. Sure. Sure. Five minutes ago, it's just all, oh, no, I don't want to go all the way over there to fight you. No, you have to come over here. We don't want to go. Now, oh, no. Now it's like the moment I walk into the room, everybody wants a piece of me. I guess once I started killing big bug-eye assholes, all of a sudden, now you're interested. Now you want to talk. Now you're looking at me. Used to be you were too good for me. Well, look at me now, Melinda. I have a popular YouTube channel. Oh boy, more rats. So are we back to somewhere? Oh, and a slime. I didn't even see the slime. I see the slime now. Hello, slime. Yeah, well, no hurry, dude. It's not like I can only stream for so many hours in a day. Oh, good lord. So I have to assume that, like, much like we have the moonlight butterfly occupying this, you know, beautiful garden area that very much reflects what the butterfly is like and what it is as a creature and as an enemy. Well, one has to assume that this area reflects the nature of the bastard we're gonna have to kill in it. So this is probably gonna be a really gross boss fight, I guess. Hello. Oh, go! You! I looked! You weren't there before! Would you just... oh, for God's sake. Do I need to hit you with a club? Is that what's going on? I can't see how that would work much better, but... jeez. Yeah. Okay, you can't block that. Which I guess makes sense, because it's not like an attack, it's just, it just lays down on top of you. Like, the world's most annoying drunk at a party. Yeah, I just feel like I have such a connection, like, it's just so... You and I... And then you have to shove them off, and it's awkward. Okay. I mean... Hi. Really glad I bought that bow. That looks bad too. Like that... Something broke through there! I mean, it seemed to be going in the other direction, but I just can't help but feel like... Oh. You a bad guy? I mean, this area looks relatively more civilized than, well, if he was a bad guy, he... What the fuck do you mean, good day?
I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
What the fuck are you doing down here? Sweet. What? Why is... Who... What? Okay. I guess this is a great place to have a shop. I guess I should have one of these. Oh, these can't be repaired, I see. Okay. So, very appealing stats, but durability not so much. Right. Gonna need a few more of these. Oh, this is some decent armor, actually. Pity I can't purchase any of it. What's the weight? I forgot to check the weight. The weight is really quite nice, actually.
Thank you. That was a fine trade.
Yeah.
There's funny feeling we'll meet again soon. You make another fine trade, of course.
Why? How? You... Literally right there is a waterfall of filth and slime, presumably spewing straight from the asshole of hell itself. How are you sitting there so chipper? Jesus Christ. Okay. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Ah, the weight is actually not that great compared to the knight armor. Well, whatever. That guy really unnerves me. Okay. Is there anything... Yay, up. Up is good. Up is good. Oh. Sunlight. Fog door. Oh, this is the boss arena, isn't it? I think this is the boss arena. I think I'm gonna be fighting some... Ah! The shit! The fuck? Oh, you. I remember you. I remember you. Nope. Ah, you can't move when you're doing this shit. Do you really have to go into aim and then out of aim and into aim and out of aim? That's annoying. Do you not run out of mana or something? Okay, I can dodge. Right, okay. I should probably do that then. He's dead, right? Nope. Now he's dead. Unless, of course... Yeah, dead. Son of a bastard. Like, good fucking... Okay, so it's probably... I mean, it's probably good that I got rid of him now. I guess. Oh, I could have just... There's some stairs. Maybe. I could have just gone and hit him in the face instead. That would have been more convenient. Huh. Big empty space here. I hear something. God, is it more dogs? I don't want any more dogs. I have had enough of puppers and doggos to last me a while. Okay, so there's a way down, presumably leading to the fog door, and then you can go fight the boss, but I have no Estus flasks left. Which means I'm gonna die if I do that. Give me the wisdom of the ages, oh text on the ground. Okay, well, I mean, just big bones, honestly. Okay. Did I find the shortcut back to the bonfire? I did not. Is there a shortcut? That would be nice. Actually, what's behind that door over here? So at this point, I think I know where the boss room is. Danger zone ahead. Yeah. Well, okay. Nothing I need to worry about, clearly.
Highway to the danger zone.
Gonna take it right into the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Aha! Wow, you look familiar. That's a ladder. Ladders leading to... helpful place where I can fire some bonds. Bonfire. Yes, yes. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Yes, good. Very good, good. Can't kindle while hollowed, but I don't want to get invaded again. I don't wanna. Can I level up? I don't think I can. Oh, I can, actually. Completely forgotten my priorities for leveling up, actually. Which one is it that gives me more equipment load? It's endurance, right? Yep. Take that one. Good. Spend some souls before I fight the boss. That's probably for the... oh, right. It respawns everything. I forgot about that part. Anyway. Never had to fight the rat. I'm kind of pleased about that, because... God, I would rather not. Okay. So, gotta beat... like, there's a couple of rats down here and, like, a bunch of these motherfuckers. Hello. Hi. Here we go again. And he's still not dead. Now he's dead. Woohoo! I beat him in a contest of strength. Oh no, I hope I can get to shoot the rat before the slime gets to me. Oh no. Alright, there's one on the ceiling. Like, so long as they don't surprise you, they pose, frankly, no threat, really. I mean, they pose as little a threat as a Dark Souls creature can, I suppose, but God, they're tedious. It's like fighting molasses. Oh shit, that's a super chat. Can I have more money? I mean, I hope so. Okay, good. Don't bother me. Okay, so from here, how was it? Oh, right, I actually have to go that way. Eh. Well, at least you're smart enough to know that I'm just gonna murder the hell out of you. Okay, so now, presumably, laser-firing dickhead guy is not back. Okay. Well. Okay, well, that went better than expected. Oh, another super chat. Thank you. Thanks. That's very kind of you. It really genuinely is. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, God. Okay, what's my equipment like right now? No. I don't want to unequip it. I want to see the thing it does. Right. Lots of resist, which is nice. HP stamina load, right. Yeah, it's not like I have any better equipment anywhere, so... Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, cutscene time, is it? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, wait, that's a crocodile. I can deal with a crocodile. Oh, no! Oh, that's not a crocodile. Oh, that's oh, no! Oh, that's definitely not a crocodile. Oh, that's so much worse than a crocodile. Okay. So that's... Oh, okay. That's... Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, the imagery. Gaping oh yeah, of course it's gaping. That's what you had to call it, gaping. Thank you very much for that, Dark Souls. Okay, so the pattern here seems to be it slams its stupid fucking head down on me. Ow! And also just running at okay! Okay, I guess you ran at me really hard and then I died. Was what almost happened. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Okay. 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 All right. So, that was a lot of damage from absolutely everything that thing does. So... Okay. So I need to figure out how to dodge, like, any of that. Like, just... Any single part of it, if I can dodge it, that would be good. So, the character design. Okay, then. Yeah. The character design, huh? It's gonna be fun to try and describe that one without getting demonetized. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so it becomes invulnerable when it's getting erect. But yeah, as okay. Yeah, it's a vagina with teeth. It's a vagina dentata. That's what that thing is. That's what it's meant to evoke. that's intentional on behalf of the designers, pretty obviously. Which is kind of bold to bring sort of that heavy psychosexual element into the proceedings. That hadn't, like, you can argue that they have been present since the beginning, since this game is essentially about, you know, conducting violence against massive symbols of institutional power and yada yada yada. But yeah, that was making it very... Oh, fuck off. I'm poisoned, I guess. As I recall, poison takes like 100 million years to clear. Unless you have an item that will do the poisoning for you. Do I not? Yes. Thank you. Well, that was annoying. Okay, so it's a tooth vagina. That's what the gaping dragon is. It's a vagina with teeth. It is, and so the tooth vagina is actually a really interesting piece of imagery because it goes back quite a long way. Like it's probably natural that heterosexual men throughout the ages have had a fear of having their dicks bitten off by vaginas. Like that's a thing you would be very scared of, I imagine. Can I skip this? Okay, good. So using it as a horrible thing to be afraid of in the context of Dark Souls makes a good deal of sense. Alright, so it's not that hard to dodge it. It's not that agile. It's more a question of, that tail seems like it has a really long range. And I'm not especially in a mood to get close to it. Yeah, hi. So you're gonna run at me again, right? I should probably reclaim. Oh. Full set of armor there. Just since apparently it's not gonna be that hard to dodge the thing at the moment. The trouble is I'm gonna have to get close eventually. And once I get close, I mean, that's when the pain begins. But this is nice. It's been a while since we've had a boss where it kind of feels like I can take my time a little bit in figuring out, because there's two parts to this character design. First of all, we've got the giant tooth vagina on its head, which is, yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. It is very much meant to evoke that kind of imagery, which is, you know, horrifying all on its own for obvious reasons. But then the rest of the body shape is distinctly phallic. Okay, you're predictable and not that hard to dodge. That's nice. I could probably just buy a bunch of arrows and shoot it to death. Except, of course, it's going to have multiple phases in its combat, and all of a sudden it's going to get fast or something like that. There's also elements of chimera-ism to this thing, in the sense that it has this set of very distinctly human-looking arms. Oh, come on! How are you in range to do that? But, like, I mistook it as for, like, a lizard immediately, which I thought was interesting. But, like, when the head pokes up over the edge of the pit, I was completely fooled into thinking, okay, this is some sort of a crocodile, this is some sort of a lizard creature, which also comes across, especially in the texturing on the head especially, but just on the body in general. So are you about to hit me with, like, your tail? Oh, this is not gonna take forever at all. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hello. Fairly simple to dodge, at least. So, I could probably cut off its tail like I could with the gargoyles, right? If I just, you know... Good. Alright. Okay, yeah. As I suspected. It's not gonna be super easy to dodge it forever, probably. Stop that! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! This is the kind of battle that really shows me the virtue of having a lighter armor set so I can run faster because... Go away! I don't wanna... No! I want to look at you, but I can't as long as I have to navigate this room to run away from you. Okay, so you can jump to get closer if I beat you at distance, so presumably at some point... I dodged that! Come on! I didn't dodge that. And I'm dead. Okay. Not sure what the timing is on dodging any of this. So there's, like, because we have the multiple wings on the thing, we are definitely getting elements of, you know, the seraph, which is the one of the higher ranks of angels in Abrahamic angelic tradition. Which is an interesting way to go. So I picked up that full armor set. I mean, I can't go and upgrade it, but it feels like this is the kind of battle where it might be worth putting on some a little less armor, because, like, there's no way I can block any of what that thing does, obviously. Oh, these are actually better and lighter. So, yeah, definitely wearing that instead. And these are worse and also heavier, right? Sure would be nice to have a lighter armor I could actually use. But I'm taking enough damage from this shit as it is. Well, the Boulder Helm sure isn't any help. Standard helm, though. Heavier. Doesn't work. Well, I'll take whatever I can get. Hello. So, there's elements of the Seraph, there's elements of the Divine, which again is an interesting, like, thematically speaking, that's an interesting combination, because there's nothing more profane to Christianity than unleashed female sexuality. Well, that's not true. That's actually not quite fair to say. That's a very specific reading, but certainly when we think of, you know, your typical good Christian imagery, the notion, the idea of uncontrolled female sexuality is abhorrent. I see you. And so it makes sense that the big vagina mouth dragon would incorporate, like, elements of the profane in the sense of also corrupting divine themes, which is something we've seen before. Like when we were dealing with the Moonlight Butterfly, I was also talking about how the creature it invokes elements because of the multiple wings. It harkens towards, you know, angel myths and angel lore. And as it turns out, the Moonlight Butterfly, at least insofar as I could read from some of the item descriptions I got out of it, is actually a creature that is created by a being that, to a certain extent, fancies itself a creator god of a sort. So that makes sense. I wonder what... Because Chimera, or like combinations of multiple animals, combinations of multiple creatures, which is clearly what's going on here with the bat wings and the human arms and the lizard-like body, are generally considered, you know, created creatures. Like, they're generally designed by someone or something. It used to be a thing with, like, homunculi, that was a thing in alchemy, that alchemists would be attempting to create life whole cloth. Essentially by combining other life forms. Okay, I'm just gonna run around you for a bit. And grab my shit. But yeah, it's interesting that it combines a lot of sexual imagery. Like, it's got the phallic thing going on with the the length and shape of its body. It's got the vagina thing going on with, it's everything else. Multiple wings, reminding us of angels. But then also a lizard, which is interesting. Like, if we stick with the Christian myth-making imagery, then it's interesting that it also incorporates, like, aspects of the snake into itself. And again, especially with Japanese game developers and Japanese game studios, it's kind of hard to tell to the extent to which they incorporate Christian mythology into their games with, like, a full intention of exploiting Christian theology as a theme, or whether it's just like kind of a neat aesthetic, because that's certainly what they do with Norse mythology, with my mythology. Like, you can find a billion Japanese RPGs where there's Valkyries, and there's like, they talk about Valhalla, and like you've got Odin in there and stuff like that, but it's all appropriated without really having any sense of the place where it came from. Like, it's not really related to Norse mythology. It's just grabbing a few of the names and place descriptions because they kind of sound cool. Kind of the same way that Western developers tend to do with stuff like with, well, frankly, most religions that they appropriate for their games. They're not really used whole. If I could get rid of your tail, that might be a good start. Oh, nope. Oi, boy. Coffee money. Oh, thank you very much, Kazu's Little Madness. Thank you very much. I feel like I should respond to the super chats, even if I don't respond to most of the chat. So what else is going on? I mean, we've got the corruption again. You see how the body is bloated in weird places. Like, the backside is really sort of swollen and bloated, while the midsection is almost kind of a little bit emaciated almost. Like, it looks like a creature that doesn't have quite enough food to fit its frame, which makes sense given that it lives in the bottom of the shithole of nowhere, where I don't understand why anyone would have any reason to come down here. But the bloatedness is something we've seen before with the Asylum Demon in particular, which had this massive bloating, like a very small upper body as compared to its lower body, which was completely swollen and bloated and lumpy and kind of gross and disgusting. It's the same kind of shorthand for corruption that's going on. Okay, I guess I just run through rocks. They're not even there. It's the same shorthand for corruption, although I'm curious about the dragon aspect of the creature. And it's probably about to do a thing. Yep. Okay, so it doesn't really take much infliction of pain on it before it stops doing its opening pattern and starts doing other shit. Really hard to hit it. Okay. God, you're disturbing. Like, I've gotten used to looking at it now, but it's still... Ooh, that's some disturbing imagery. I have to imagine it's possible to cut off its tail. That's been kind of a thing with previous enemies, that I could cut off bits of them. And move away, move away, move away, move away. No, why can't I just run through that rock? Okay. And now he's insisting on following me. It's insisting on following me at a normal pace, which is harder to get around. Which means... Please slam your head down. Ow! Son of a bitch. I even saw that coming. I just couldn't do anything about it. Well, plenty of time to look. Oh my god. So, if you notice the motion of the teeth in its mouth, which are disturbing enough as it is, but they kind of mimic the way that centipedes' legs tend to move, like in these little wave patterns. Just let me cut your tail off, damn it. Okay, we're making progress. We're making progress. I assume it's going to decide to have some other pattern of attack that's going to make it more difficult to deal with once I get close to dealing half of its health. Which, at the present time, would be optimistic to say. Come on. Fall off. Okay. There's something insectoid about it as well. Like, not... Ow! God, fuck you. Nope. Yes, slam your head down. No, don't do that! Ah! Slam your head down, you piece of garbage, asshole, dickhead. God damn it. I mean, I can do this all day. Okay, well, I asked for that. Quite literally asked for that. Yes, go into the wall, my friend. Friends are in there. And never you mind what I'm trying to do back here. Okay, he's gonna jump. He's gonna... Oh, he's gonna swing his tail. Okay. Hello, hi. Never you mind. Good. Head down. That's what we like to see. And you just run along now like a good little... Yeah, disgusting creature. Okay, okay. Fall off, you fucking thing. Okay, slam your head down. Come on, just do it. Yes, thank you, please. Okay, just keep doing that. Be nice and keep doing that just forever, please, until I kill you. I feel like most of the rest of the analysis of this guy has to be left to future Skyen. Oh, come on. Okay, bad, bad, very bad, not good. Ugh. Yes, thank you. And again, speaking of phallic imagery, look at its head. Like, talk about a phallic imagery, or... Oh god, no, oh god, no, the head is the clit. Oh, fuck me. Oh no, the head is the clit. Why is the head the clit? Why would you do that? FromSoft, for God's sake. Of course, the clit on a human person is also the same tissue that would make up the penis in the masculine, so there's, yeah. I mean, it's just... I really hope YouTube will actually show the video I make about this to other people, because, like, oh, there's so much sexual imagery in here. Please fall off, tail. Put your head down. Have a little rest. Stand still and do nothing for a while I slice at you with my tiny little toothpick. Uh-oh. Nope. No! I can't tell where he's going when he does that! Well, it's progress. Yeah, there's just... I mean, there's no way to talk about this thing without bringing a hell of a lot of sex into it. It's also interesting that in order to get to it, you have to descend into... Well, I mean, what you could, if you wanted to be a little pretentious about it, you could take as a metaphorical womb of a sort. Like, you are like, the whole... The imagery of descending deeper and deeper into this moist, wet, you know, soppy area full of fluids. Like, yeah, I guess that serves the imagery. Oh, God. Don't hit the base, hit the tail. Okay, I'll try. I should really two-hand my weapon, because... Like, what the hell's the shield gonna do? I really don't think the shield is going to do anything against that thing, so... I'll just do what people have been telling me to do for ages and finally start two-handing. Because, like, the damage is a lot more valuable than the shield that does nothing. Okay, let's try that again. And bring our new friend, Mr. Rat, with us. And let's take a look at the intro sequence one more time. Just to get a look at... exactly, like... knowing now that it's not a crocodile when it comes up over the edge. Ugh. Yeah. But it does have a mouth up there. So, like, it is a head in the tradition. Like, it does have teeth, at least, up there. So it is sort of a head in a traditional sense. And it just has, like, a big open rib cage. What's interesting is there's much less of the obvious signs of disease that we saw with, like, with the demons of the thing. Like, this thing looks much less like it's particularly diseased. It just looks like it's a really, really disturbing creature. Slam your head down. Fuck off. Just move. Move. Let me get my shit. At least I'm not going to be losing my souls. That was close. Okay. Slam your head down again, please. Jerk. Come on. Thank you. I'm substantially less scared of it now, at least. But yeah, from a game design perspective, the wings really should have tipped me off immediately that this thing is going to be capable of flying, even if it's not going to be, you know... Come on. Ah! This is kind of embarrassing. Put your chisel down. Get your hammer on. I should probably do some research on Vagina Dentata before I do the post segment for this thing, because, like, Vagina Dentata is a very specific thing in psychosexuality. Like, there's a lot of Freud in here. And a lot of, I think Jung also did a bunch of stuff on it, but mostly Freud. And while Freud is not a reliable source on any kind of factual information about human sexuality or psychology, unfortunately, he is an excellent source on many of our myths and preconceptions about those things. Aha! Okay, good. He can't hit me with his tail anymore. Well, probably. He can still hit me with his tail a little bit, but... Okay. So now... we can target something that's a little bit more... hittable. And run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Run away, 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 away. Run away, 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 away, run 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 away, 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 away. And kill the fucker while he's standing still. And that's enough for that. Eventually, he's going to start jumping. He still tries to do the tail thing. That's cute. Okay, I did not want you to... I wanted... No, keep an eye on him. I was trying to target him, actually. Okay, so he can only jump a certain distance. So long as I keep my distance... Yes. Yes, do the stupid thing. It'll probably work the 15th time. Dun 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 dun. Come on, hit me with your tail. Do it, do it. Yeah. Oh, it's so cute. Just kidding, there's absolutely nothing cute about anything that's happening here. But yeah, for the rest of the analysis, I'm just leaving that to the post segment. It looks like I might have a chance of beating him now if I can just avoid having him jump on my fucking face. He's down to less than half. That's good. Come on, try and beat me with your tail. Or you could do that. You could also not do that. Like, it's a friendly suggestion that on the list of things that you could do, not that is one of the things you could do. And you could just keep doing that forever, which is kind of boring, but I like boring, because boring means I don't die. Hopefully. Just gonna do a little bit of... I mean, you've got a nasty rash back here. I'm just gonna cut off some of the worst infected skin cells, and we'll give you a nice little mani-pedi. And you'll be out of here charming all of the horrifying, ugly disgust. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Of course he does. Of course it vomits. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it that be a thing it does? Do the tail thing. No tail thing. Okay, arm thing instead. Arm thing is also a thing. I'm just gonna not be anywhere near you ever. I think that's my strategy for life. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, we might be able to kill it in this round. We might. If I can get close fast enough to... Come on. Nope. 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 It's gonna vomit, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. Now we're gonna kill it. Now we're gonna kill it. Oh, good lord! Finally. Oh, I'm very done. I am very done. I don't wanna do any more with you. I want you to be a thing I never have to do again, in every sense of the word. Oh, thank God. Blighttown. Oh, Blighttown. I have heard of Blighttown. Twin humanities and a homeward bone. I heard of Blighttown. Oh, good lord. Fucking... I've heard of Blighttown mostly... like, in terms of, oh, this is a terrible place that's gonna crash your frame rate completely. Key to Blighttown from the depths of the undead berg, swallowed by the gaping dragon. Good lord, that name. As its name suggests, Blighttown is a place of great pestilence. Even the polluted inhabitants of the depths are aware of its dangers and built this mighty door in hopes that they could remain safely separated. So Blighttown door would be the door by the merchant, I imagine. Now I guess the question is there anything else down here worth checking out? Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, this place is empty. All right. Homeward bound, I wish I was. Homeward bound, home, where my love life's waiting home. La da 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 da, silently for me. Vitality is yes. No. Right. So I feel like I'd rather do more endurance to increase my equipment load because, goddamn, I'm tired of being so slow. All right. That was the Gaping Dragon. Ugh. That was the Gaping Dragon, which was a thing. And, yeah. So I guess to recap some of my many, many thoughts on the creature is... It incorporates, like, a lot of elements that we've sort of seen hinted at before in Dark. Like, we've got the corruption of the physical form. Oh, yeah, right. I got a weapon, didn't I? I got the axe from the thing. Maybe that has some more stuff to say. Aha! Toggle this... Oh, it's got a lot of... It's also very heavy. This axe, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed by the tail of the Gaping Dragon, a distant, deformed descendant of the everlasting dragons. This axe is imbued with the mystical power to be released when held with both hands. Can I even use it? I don't think I can. Nope. A lot of strength needed to make that thing work. I guess that's a weapon to keep for later. But yeah, so the dragon... So we've got... Okay, so that ties into... Because like Dark Souls, the whole world of Dark Souls is very much this broken down echoes of former glory. Like you're walking through the ruins of a once great kingdom. You know, everything's corrupted, everything is destroyed and broken, and everyone's dying, and everyone's turning undead, and so on and so forth. And that ties in very well with the idea of the Gaping Dragon as like a corrupted descendant of those ancient dragons that were once so proud and noble and yada yada before the Age of Fire, so on and so forth. That ties in very nicely. As for the psychosexual, like, one of the dragon's attacks, like one of the things it kept doing in my fight because it kept wanting to charge at me is it slams down with its giant mouth, with its giant vagina mouth, and attempts to essentially envelop you. And that ties in as well to the attack when it jumps up and falls down on top of you. Both of those are variations on crushing you with its physical form, which again, Freud would have a field day with this, but it again ties into very specifically, you know, straight male anxieties, just, or I imagine lesbian anxieties too, that have pervaded culture for a very long time. Pablo Picasso, I'm going to put that up on screen. Pablo Picasso has a famous painting of the physical form, and he, of course, he was a surrealist, but he has a famous painting of a female, essentially a mantis woman, and that's where you have this creature where the vagina, of course, is represented with rows of teeth in the area where that would be, but the same thing goes for its head, I believe, or I'm misremembering it. I'm gonna leave that to Future Skyen actually, because he can actually look at the painting instead of trying to remember it from half-remembered art history lessons. So, over to you, Future Skyen. Take it away. Pluck my mistakes. All right, cool. That was that. That was that. We are done recording footage for the video, actually, and I'm pretty pleased that it's turning out that it's like an hour and a half between bosses. That's really nice for editing and stuff. But that means now, I'm just sort of gonna hang out for a while. If people want to hang out and chat and just talk, I'm just gonna hang out, and we can be together as a family, as a group of people, and I'm gonna find something else to put on screen instead and turn some music on, make it all nice and happy. Would I like to be able to monetize this later? I think I do. So we'll just do that, I think. Okay, what can I put on screen? Let's put a video game on that I don't have to look at all the time. 2 Point Hospital should be good for that. So, if anyone has any questions, favorite boss so far? Oh man, I think still the Moonlight Butterfly is absolutely my favorite boss I've had so far, just because it is so different, and its feeling is so different, and it's like as a creature, as a thing, as an enemy, as a piece of opposition, it's so different. It's so serene. It's almost quiet. You're not really fighting it. You're just kind of it wants to feed on flowers, and you're in the way, and so you have to kill it because you can't just walk past. You're locked into this place alongside it. And 2 Point Hospital has to update, I guess, so that'll take a little while. And that's definitely my favorite. You've never thought of the Gaping Dragon in a sexual way, not even slightly. No, that's okay. Like, just because there's sexual thematics and shit inside of the character design, that doesn't mean you necessarily have to be, think sexually or look at it in a sexual way. It's just sexual imagery can be used in very non-sexual ways. So that's not really that's not really the favorite armor design. Well, I've only really worn the knight armor the whole time. So let's see. I always saw the dragon as a headless dragon with a stub being its spinal cord, and yeah, it's definitely also using imagery of like being split open almost in a kind of surgical way, which is also something that might be worth going into in the post segment. That you can also see it as a kind of medical horror. Like it's definitely a body horror kind of creature. Gaping Dragon also represent hunger or greed. Like, he's so greedy he got a second mouth. Yeah, hunger and greed, like, definitely would tie into it. I don't know about greed, but hunger for sure. Oh, Kazu's Little Madness, by the way, thanks for the super chat there. Very generous of you people to do super chats for me at all, honestly. Let's see. I feel like I've missed a bunch of questions in the chat. Come on, update faster, you dumbass game. Oh, screw it. Let's put something else on. Just so we have something to look at. Like, it's boring to just have an empty screen. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. There. Now you got something to look at. This is one of my favorite relaxation games. I've been playing this game for like 20 years, and it's never gotten boring. Let's get the chat up so I can see you. Can you bleep the bad words on this one? Yeah, it might be worth bleeping them, actually. I've been told that the YouTube algorithm actually, like, if you have swear words in there and the automatic, subtitle generation thing detects that you have swear words, it won't show you, it'll show your video to fewer people, so I might have to bleep them. Have you thought about making a stream where people give you characters for you to decipher? That might be an interesting way to do things, actually. I never feel like I have much time to stream. Like, it never feels like I have, like, 2 hours to sit down and just do streaming stuff with people. So, it's something that's definitely not going to be right now, but it might be something to schedule. Thoughts on Dark Souls? Yeah, lots of thoughts. That's kind of what the whole video series is about. So this is a management sim game, which is kind of a mindless thing that I could just play without having to think about it too much, which is why I like it. Rome local authority, my ass. I'll go around you then. Would you consider doing design videos on the bosses of other Dark Souls games? Yeah, I mean, people ask me that a lot, and my only answer is that first I want to see if I can even finish this series. Like, once we've beaten all the bosses of Dark Souls, then we can talk about what we do next. If I can find the money to get myself a PS4, I really, really want to do Bloodborne, because people will not shut up about Bloodborne. I have so many friends who are so into that game, and I've been missing out for so long. Plus, I want to play Kingdom Hearts 3 when that finally comes out, if that ever comes out. I'll believe it when I see it. Any boss you're looking forward to from word of mouth? I really want to fight the wolf. What's it called? Sif? The wolf, people have brought up to me as an interesting boss. Like another one like the Moonlight Butterfly that manipulates your emotions a little bit by not being just a traditional antagonist. So I'm curious about that one. Would I play Journey if I've got a I've already played Journey. Like, I've played Journey, like, played like 100 hours of Journey on PS3 when it first came out. I fucking love that game. I adore it. It's so good. Oh, don't bleep, put any other sound. YouTube identifies the bleep and presumes cursing. Ah, just put silence or so. Okay, yeah, that's good advice. Thank you. I hate all the hoops you have to jump through as a YouTuber in order to essentially trick the algorithm into letting people see your videos, but, you know. That's the way of the world. Favorite video game vehicle? Honestly, the Mako from Mass Effect, just because it was so buggy and shitty. Like, it was such a terrible, terrible thing. I had so much fun driving that thing around, just fucking around and crashing on purpose. Ah, god damn. My shoulder just creaked like a tree in a storm. So how are you all doing? Thank you all for tuning. Oh shit, there's 131 of you. I didn't actually notice how many people were watching. No, this is not Dark Souls anymore. We have finished recording the footage that I needed for the video, so now we're just hanging out and doing... I should actually probably... There. The title should be updated now. At least if you refresh, I guess. Is the Discord free for all? No, it's not. I keep the Discord, like, the reason why I post links that only have a certain number of uses is essentially, it's basically to avoid raiding and to avoid anyone, you know, like people flooding in or making it impossible to moderate. But I'll post a link in the chat in just a second where, there we go. That's 25 uses. So anyone in the chat who wants to get in, they can use that one. But mostly, I'm just trying to keep the flow a little bit low so that I can manage it, because like there's like over 2,000 people on the Discord right now. Not all of them are active, obviously, but it's a lot of people to manage. It's a lot of stuff to keep on top of, because I'm really intent that the Discord should be a nice place to be. Like, it shouldn't be like full of shitty memes or people doing racist shit and stuff like that. Well, I don't mind shitty memes. Shitty memes are fun, actually, but like it shouldn't be memes that are like, you know, Nazi memes or whatever. And if people can just kind of come and go as they please, and like if I kick someone out, they'll just come back and they can make 15 other accounts and come back on those, then it's impossible to moderate it. So I keep the flow to like a few people at a time in order to manage it. And that seems to be working okay so far. Will I be doing these kinds of streams when recording the other Dark Souls bosses? Well, yeah, I'll be... Whenever I need to gather footage for a video, I will do a stream, or multiple streams, if that's what it takes, of me recording footage of the bosses and shit. So this is gonna be... What if the memes are ironic? If the memes are racist, I don't care if they're ironic. It's like, what if I punch you in the face ironically? Still a punch in the face, my dude. Doesn't really make a lot of difference. What am I hope for League of Legends' new champion? I mean, I really don't know what they're going for. Like, the only imagery we have so far is golden chains. Actually, there's two. There's a colorful new mage coming out as well. I don't know about that one. I hope it's a Yordle. But people would probably be pretty bored if it is. But I kind of hope it's a Yordle. Like, I would really... they've been focusing in the teasers and shit. They've been talking a lot about, oh, it's a colorful mage. It's a colorful... Which seems to be an indication that we're getting, like, another funny character, which is... It's been a while. Since Kled, I guess. But I don't know. I'm hoping for a mage that uses art. Like, an art mage who, like... Maybe they bring drawings to life or something like that. That's something that I feel like League of Legends could really do. Someone who's art-themed, specifically. So that would be nice. Vygar, yeah. Vygar is a guy who needs a bloody update, because I saw actually one of League of Legends animators posted on his Twitter page that he'd been messing around with doing updates for the walk cycles for some of the champions, and he had a new walk cycle for Vygar that just looked really, really good. Which is something I wish Riot would do more of. Like, just let the animators update shit every once in a while. Just let them give them nicer animations as the tech becomes available. Because, holy shit, some of the champions just have ugly walk cycles. And Vygar is one of them. His walk just looks so terrible. And I know it's like a meme and it's haha funny, but it's just not... It looks bad. It looks embarrassingly bad. It looks like it's from 2002. Like... Natalie's to sign. I don't know which Natalie you're talking about, so I can't really answer that. Dota. I can't really speak to Dota champions because I don't play Dota and I don't really follow it, so I don't know what's going on in that game. La na 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 na. Na, 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 na. Gangplank has such an underrated theme. What's my favorite Pokemon? It's Charmander. Charmander is good. Mostly just because I've played the original Red like 100 million bazillion gazillion times, and at this point... I have to love Charmander just because I've spent so much fucking time with it. Klet's theme is so good too. Yeah, Klet has a pretty decent theme. Squirtle's better. Yeah, Squirtle is alright. It's not terrible. I mean, it is literally just an ugly turtle, but okay, you go off. If you could get the Squirtle Squad Squirtle, then I'd be on board with Squirtle as the best Pokemon. I would be completely on board. Like with the bitching glasses and shit, I'd be on board with it. But base Squirtle, nah. At best, it's like a halfway decent HM slave. Remember when Thor... It was the Norse god, not Brad Pitt. I'm not sure I understand the question. I mean, are you talking about how, like, modern version of Thor is like Chris Hemsworth and shit? Instead of... Because, like, Thor... Insofar as there is any canonical idea of what Thor looked like, he was a redhead. He was very specifically a redhead, and... What's the other thing? You know, he was a redhead, and he was not really pretty. Like, he was never a handsome god, particularly. He was just powerful. Which, you know, to certain ancient Viking cultures were kind of the same thing, of course, but... So I don't remember this save. What do I even have in this save? Show them Peter Masson's Thor design. Well, they can look that up on their own. Abra, because they sleep 16 hours a day. Yeah. Drunk artist. Well, actually, Monday is named for the moon, Sunday is named for the sun, but Tuesday is named for Tyr, who is one of the other Norse gods of war, amongst other things. Wednesday is Vodinstag, which is named for Odin. Thursday is named for Thor. Then Friday is either named for Freya and Frey, the goddesses of the harvest and fertility, or it's named for Odin's wife Frigg, Frigsta. It's one or the other. It's not really 100% clear. Whereas Saturday is named for Saturn, the Roman god. And it's basically just it's a holdover. Like most of the weekdays are a holdover from Viking culture. That's the gods. But then you have the ones that are named for the planets and the celestial bodies in the sky, like the sun, the moon, and Saturn. And that's holdovers from the Roman occupation of Britain, which kind of stuck around linguistically. Sorry, I'm a historian. Actually, I'm a trained historian, so sometimes I have history facts. Ba-dum-bum, Gun Goddess Misfortune is not a great ultimate skin, but she has a damn good musical theme. That doesn't work. Favorite historical period for talking about? I'm very, very fond of the Viking Age, mostly because most people don't actually know anything about the Viking Age. Like, people will think they know something about Vikings, and they think they know something about the culture, but most people really don't, because the mythology of the Viking Age has so overpowered the facts of the Vikings. Like, we think of Vikings and we think of like mighty warriors sailing the seas and conquering and shit, but like most Vikings, most people who went sailing at all were traders. Like they just wanted to trade shit. And then once they traded shit, then maybe they would go away and get a crew and come back and raid if they wanted to, or they would just sell the information about where the good settlements are to actual raiding Vikings for a little bit of extra profit. But most people, like most of the people in the cultures that the Vikings came from, the Danes, the Swedes, the Norse, they were just farmers. Like they were literally no different from any other Dark Ages or medieval populations. Just farmers, just people like doing farm shit. And if you were a Viking, usually that would be because you were the son of the son of a family that didn't really have any inheritance. Maybe you were like the second son. Maybe you've been disowned. And you had some sort of a reason why, instead of making your fortune on your own in an honest way, like by being a farmer, you would have to go and steal it from other people. And that tied into a lot of the warrior culture that was already present in the Germanic areas and stuff like that, where you got like a warrior culture that developed, but that was not really. It was not really as directly tied in with the peasant culture as people like to imagine. It's not really a thing where like ordinary peasants would run around with broadswords and hit each other over the head that much. The raiding culture, the warrior culture, was a limited section of what culture during the Viking Ages was like. And you can kind of see that reflected in the gods, because like most Viking gods, they aren't really about killing. They aren't really about killing and fighting. They're much more about like, harvest and fertility and poetry and wisdom and stuff like that. And even death gods like Odin are like, yeah, they're death gods, but they're not specifically about kill as many people as possible because that's great. It's more about don't be a fucking moron. And Odin usually would cheat his way into a victory rather than fight for it if he could get away with it. And that's kind of the thing I love about Viking culture, is that it was so much more peaceful and it was so much more conflict averse than people think and what people give them credit for. Because like Vikings did not enjoy killing any more than any other peoples of the time did. And would generally prefer to like avoid getting murdered. Odin is a death god. He's a god of wisdom. He's a god of war. He's a god of deception and trickery. He's a god of magic. He's the All-Father. He's literally the god of everything. Do I know anything about the Finnish myths within Kalevala? I know a version of the Kalevala myth as retold by American cartoonist Don Rosa. specifically in his Duck comics, but I don't really know that much about the original myth of Vanamoinen and you know, the Sampo, the Golden Mill and stuff like that. I don't really know the original ones, but I do know some stuff secondhand. 119 people are still watching me just meander around in a management sim. You people and your generosity never ceases to weird me out. I've been standing up this whole time. I've got a desk that can, you know, go up and down. Now my back is finally starting to punish me a little bit. Ah. Oh, that's better. Whew. Favorite Final Fantasy game? Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX is the best Final Fantasy. And anyone who says otherwise is blind and also wrong. And don't know anything, because Final Fantasy IX is the best one. Because it's the prettiest one. God, Final Fantasy IX was so good. Best Final Fantasy music. Oh, that's more interesting. Because I'm actually really, really partial to Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, but not because of One Winged Angel. Not because of One Winged Angel. The One Winged Angel is not the best track on the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. The best tracks on Final Fantasy VII soundtrack are the Midgar tracks, like the ones that play when you're in the city of Midgar. And by the way, as we talked about earlier on the stream, there's a tendency in Japanese video games to just appropriate names from Norse mythology, and Final Fantasy VII is a good example of that because they have a town called Midgard, but it has absolutely nothing to do with the real mythological basis of that place. Would ever take a look at the designs of the gods in Smite? Yeah, I mean, the trouble is, I think if I did videos about the gods in Smite, they'd be really repetitive really quickly because they're all just kind of lazy and boring. Like, the god design in Smite is like... It's about as basic as it gets. Like, it's a lot like the character designers were just told, like, do the most basic-ass version of this that you could ever possibly think of. And then they just put that in the game, and they didn't think any further on it. And that is just like, I've never been fond of the god designs in Smite. Especially since, like, literally all the female gods are just some version of a titty babe. And again, it's like, you know, there's other options for shit you can do, right? High res. And it's the same thing with paladins. It's like, it's not that the designs in paladins are super bad. It's just that they're so generic and basic and so much a riff on other stuff I've seen before. Let's see, there was another super chat from Psycha. Talk about Fire Emblem. Oh god, I could talk about Fire Emblem from now until forever. Fire Emblem is one of my, it's such a drug to me. And I'm one of the, like, I never ever play with permadeath in Fire Emblem. I can't, because it just ends up with me restarting missions 50 million times, because I will never, ever allow anyone to die in Fire Emblem. I just can't, because it means there's a conversation I'm gonna miss out on somewhere down the line. I cannot deal with that. So I always run casual mode. I'm really, really excited for the Switch Fire Emblem. I'm really excited for Three Houses. I wonder if it's gonna be good. Because Conquest and, like, Fire Emblem Fates was kind of shitty. Like, there was so much a cash-in on Awakening without, like, where it's just like, oh, we can probably get people to buy 3 of these. Which was disappointing and boring. The armor design. Yeah, the armor design is really not, like... Some of the armor design is really, really good, but then sometimes it's like, oh, we want this character to be a waifu, so we'll give her a cute armor, instead of an armor that looks like it could actually take a sword hit. And if that was consistent, like, if they would just be fucking consistent with it, where it's like all of the characters have stupid, overwrought, pointless you know, impractical fantasy anime armors, then I would be more okay with it, but they don't. Like, a lot of the characters have armors that are clearly designed to look functional. And that kind of pisses me off, because it's like, then it's clearly, okay, it's because you want to make them waifus. Like, you want to make the girls waifus, you want to make some of the dudes husbandos. And that's why you design them to look that way, instead of actually putting some thought into it. Like, it's lazy. Care to make a wager? The world competition, C9 versus Fanatics. I want C9 versus Fnatic, but that can't actually happen in the finals. C9 versus Fnatic, that's going to be the semifinals. Or maybe that's what you meant, actually. Fnatic is going to take it. Fnatic is going to take it. They're going to take it, and they're going to be convincing about it. I'm pretty sure Fnatic... Like, C9 have been on a miracle run. I'm not saying C9 aren't going to take any games, but Fnatic are going to win. Have I seen Over the Garden Wall? No, I have not seen... It's been on my list since forever and always. And I've just never gotten around to it. Now, Shifu, I'm not a Fnatic fanboy. I have just come to the realization that they are objectively the best team in Europe, and probably one of the best teams in the world, if not the best team in the world. We'll see how it all works out, you know, at Worlds. But they are just better than everybody else. I'm not a fanboy. They're just better. They're just better than everybody else. I fucked up the signaling here, didn't I? Yup. Fucked up the signaling real bad. There we go. Think. Yes, good. Have I played Ori and the Blind Forest? Yes, I have played Ori and the Blind Forest, and it broke my fucking heart. It's really good. It's really pretty. The thing about Ori and the Blind Forest is the gameplay wasn't really like... It was just like standard basic Metroidvania shit, which I'm very fond of. I like Metroidvanias, but the gameplay was never very interesting to me in Ori and the Blind Forest, because the mechanics didn't really seem to cohere at all with the narrative that was being presented, but it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. Bastion and Transistor are some of my favorite games of all time. I have played them a lot. The Kindred theme. Another very good piece of music from League of Legends. I will criticize League of Legends for a lot. Like, there's a lot of bullshit in that game that I'm annoyed with, or that Riot just... I cannot fucking believe that they haven't done anything about, or they haven't fixed yet. But goddamn, they have a good music team in that company. Like, holy shit, they have a good music team. Marvel's portrayal of Nordic culture. Marvel has never portrayed Nordic culture even once in any of their films. Like, it has never been part of Thor, or any Thor movie, or any Thor piece of mythology, anything about Nordic mythology. Never. They've never tried, and they shouldn't, because there's no point. There's no reason to. Thor is not based on Norse mythology. They just took the vaguest concept of the God of Thunder and transplanted him into a sort of Wagnerian opera-style Viking thing going on, and never really thought about the realities of Norse mythology at all. And that's the right way to do it, I think, because there's really... Why would you go into real Norse mythology with all that? Because Norse mythology is dense and depressing. Yeah, I mean, Marvel is, if you want to talk, a lot of people have trouble with the idea of cultural appropriation because it's become such a contested word. It's a word people fight over a lot. But if you want to know what cultural appropriation looks like, it really is just like Marvel taking Thor and then just saying, oh, fuck all of the culture shit. We'll just do the vaguest cartoon version of this thing, and then we'll use it to make money. And if there were any actual Vikings around, like a lot of actual people who believe in the Norse gods and for whom the Norse gods are important to their religion and to their lives and to their self-understanding and to their culture, they would probably be really, really fucking pissed that Marvel is making billions and billions of dollars on their religion without actually respecting it enough to research it or do anything about it. And that's the thing, like, that's if the culture is dead and it doesn't exist anymore, then appropriate away. It's the question of being respectful to those people for whom the culture is still really, really important. And that's the thing a lot of people miss in those discussions, is that it's not about you're never allowed to be inspired by any other culture ever. It's about don't be an asshole about it. Like, if a multi-billion-dollar corporation like Disney is gonna make billions and billions of dollars on your culture, then, like, the least they could do in return is be respectful of it, is the thing. Like, just not be dicks about it, just not misrepresent it and you know, spread misinformation and stereotypes. Right, but again, that will never come up with Thor, because while there are communities of Asatro, the people who believe in the Norse god pantheon and stuff like that are still around, they're not, you know, they're not really a threatened minority of any kind. They're not really repressed in any way, in the same way that, for instance, Native Americans have been, or Indian cultures have been under the British Empire and shit like that. So the conversation doesn't come up because it's not relevant. That was a tangent. When am I doing a video on my opinions on culture appropriation? I don't really think the world needs another middle-class white guy's opinion on cultural appropriation, to be honest. I really don't. Like, oh, here comes another internet YouTuber white dude who's gonna give you an opinion on... No. I don't think I have anything valuable to add to the conversation. I think if you want to know about cultural appropriation, you should ask the cultures that are being appropriated from. Like, they should be the first people that you ask. Lindsay Ellis actually has a fantastic video on Pocahontas and Moana, specifically where she tackles a lot of what cultural appropriation is and why it keeps coming up, like why people will never stop talking about it. So you can go and watch that one. She has a pretty good breakdown of how it all shakes out. Da, da, da. Have I seen Moana? Yes, I have seen it. I brought the whole chat down with that rant. What about the new God of War? The new God of War is a really good example of what Norse mythology is to video games. Because Norse mythology, again, because the popular conception of Norse mythology focuses so hard on the warrior culture, on the blood and guts and glory, on the, you know, we have to die a glorious death to go to Valhalla, that kind of thing. And God of War is based entirely on that take, entirely on that version of what Norse mythology is. And it's a really interesting depiction of it, because it does do some really deep cuts. I haven't played the game, I've watched Let's Plays. It does some really deep cuts into the lore and sort of the deeper parts of that aspect of Norse mythology, but it does completely ignore the peaceful aspects of Norse mythology, which, like, again, you can kind of see that prioritization, which is also something that comes down to video games are primarily... Like, violence is a primary mechanic in video games, and always has been, because it's easy to represent in video game mechanics. Which is boring, but that's, again, just kind of how the medium has shaken out so far. Let's do a ferry, or 10. Sort by reliability. Good. Da 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 da. Let's get some ships out. Undertale, yay or nay? Yeah, Undertale is yay. Undertale is a fantastic fucking video game. I feel like a lot has gotten lost about Undertale in all the memes and all the conversation about Sans Undertale or whatever, but like Undertale as a video game narrative is fucking exceptional. Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh, I fucking played the hell out of The Old Republic back in the day. That's the only MMO I've ever gotten into. Like, I've never gotten into World of Warcraft. I've never gotten into, like, the Secret World or any of the other... But, like, Star Wars: The Old Republic, I'll just... If you give me a lightsaber, I'll be into it. Haven't played it for a few years now, but I really loved it back then. You... Building trains, making money. Am I going to do any more videos about anime? Yes, I will do more visual analyses of anime as they come out. I'm planning to do one about Honda-san, the anime about a skeleton bookseller, because it's fucking fantastic, and I'm definitely gonna do a video about that because I have some interesting stuff to say about it, I think. It's just a matter of finding the time. It's always just a matter of finding the time. And I'm wondering whether I should bring my editor in on that one or whether I should try and edit it myself. Because it's probably a pretty simple editing job. It's not like the Overlord video, which was kind of complicated. So who knows? We'll see about that one. I also want to do a My Hero Academia. I really want to talk about Bakugo. I really want to talk about it. And I really want to talk about how bad the Night Eye thing, like how badly they handle him as a character. But the anime isn't there yet, so there's really not much point doing videos about it because most people haven't, you know, read that far. Because most people watch the anime, they don't read the manga, which is a shame. What's the deal with Berserk? I'd have to read Berserk first, and honestly, I'm not very inclined to. Just because, like, after the fucking Goblin Slayer video, which I don't know why the hell it blew up. I'm so annoyed that it blew up, because it wasn't a video that was supposed to go to a wide audience. I pretty much just wanted to warn my subscribers not to watch the fucking thing, because I thought it was bad. But, like, it blew up, and now it has like 70,000 views and a million angry anime fanboys yelling at me about it because they think it's a review. Well, it stopped. Like the video doesn't get views anymore. Mostly, like, the assholes haven't pursued me any further. It's just annoying. Oh God, it went on Reddit. Of course, it went on Reddit. No. Like, if I knew Goblin Slayer was going to be that popular of a talking point, I would have made, like, a more considered video. I would have made an edited video instead of a rant video. Just because then maybe I would have avoided some of the nonsense, but, lesson learned, I guess. Edgy anime, apparently you should be really careful with. You should really handle it carefully because the snowflakes might get triggered if you say a mean thing about their torture porn. Okay, that's a mean thing to say, but, you know, I'm just, I'm so over it. I don't want to talk about Goblin Slayer anymore. I showed it to a few people who all watched the anime before the video, and they did agree with your points, but still like, yeah, like, my point in my Goblin Slayer video is not that you're not allowed to like Goblin Slayer. I like Goblin Slayer. Like, I like Goblins, like, the manga I actually like a lot. I think it has a lot of interesting points to it. I just wouldn't recommend it to anyone ever. I would never recommend anyone read it. Because it really fucking likes to use brutalized women as imagery, as a shorthand for shock value, which is lazy and bad and boring writing, and I would never recommend anyone, you know, expose themselves to it. And like a lot of media is like that. Like there's plenty of I would never recommend anyone watch a film like Bad Taste. I would never recommend it to anyone because like it's kind of ugly and horrible. I would never recommend anyone watch Lars von Trier's the fuck is it called? Can't remember. Oh, Nymphomaniac, I think it's called. Because it's just a really grim, ugly, kind of terrible movie. But I've watched it a number of times and I enjoy watching it. It's just I don't think anyone else should. You know, it's possible to have that opinion that I like this, but I don't think people should watch it. Like, I don't think it should be, you know, it should be recommended. Have I ever seen Made in Abyss? No, I've seen a couple of the first episodes, but then I realized that, oh, this show is gonna be really, really emotionally traumatizing, and then I was like, okay, I'll watch it later, and then I never watched it later. So that's another thing that's on my long, endless, infinite list. Netflix's new take on Avatar. It's got the original showrunners. Like, it's got the original showrunners, and it's got Netflix's money to throw around, so I think it's gonna be a lot better than the bullshit that Nickelodeon put together with Shyamalan. Because that was just such a legendarily botched production. Any anime that might not get a lot of attention that I would recommend? I would recommend, what the hell is it called? It's the Romeo and Juliet riff. I'm so bad with Japanese names for things. I can never remember. Where the hell is it? I've got it on my list here somewhere. Yeah, Kishiku no Juliet, or something boarding school. That's actually, insofar as romance animes go, it's actually quite and I really like the Shakespeare connection, because I really like when people adapt Shakespeare in really stupid ways, like in ways that Shakespeare is not really meant to support, because that's usually when you get the best Shakespeare adaptations. Also, Amamato Inazuma is really, really, really fucking cute. It's a really cute anime. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Yeah. Boarding School Juliet, that's what it's called. Thank you, person in the chat who told me so. What else? I do have some other anime that might be worth, like, if you haven't seen Pantheon Stalking with Garter Belt, you should really watch that one. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is probably my favorite anime in the last few years, even if it does have that really super fucking disgustingly gross Shota thing going on, which I just wish wasn't there. The Witcher movie. I don't care about The Witcher very much. I haven't played any of the game. Well, I played the first game for like an hour, and then I got really fucking bored of it. So I never followed up on The Witcher. I know 3 is really good, but I don't, What Miss Beelzebubs likes. I watched the first episode of that, and it was nice and fluffy, but it wasn't really interesting. At least not to me. Like, when I say something's not interesting, you should assume that that means not interesting to me. I'm not reviewing anything right now. I'm just stating my opinions. Land of the Lustrous. I've heard about it, but I've never watched any of it, so I don't know. I don't have that much time to watch anime, unfortunately. Like, I really would love to be able to dedicate more time to it and make more videos about. Maybe I will. Like, since this is functionally my job, I suppose I could just take some time to watch more anime. If you watch anime, you're a hentai wanker. Yeah, I don't think... That's kind of a dumb thing to say. What's the deal with JoJo? Yeah, JoJo is actually really interesting because, like, that's an anime that has a very particular aesthetic. Like, it really has some very specific ideas about how to represent male physique. And it's got that, it's almost kind of, like, the closest thing I'd compare JoJo to in terms of especially anatomical design is Hellsing, actually. I think it's got very much the same sort of aesthetic when it comes to representing, especially the male anatomy, but just anatomy in general. Which is this sort of hyper-real, extremely over-rendered, you know, like more real than anything else around it, and that thus it becomes absurd. Which is a really interesting approach to take to it. Ba 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 ba. I've been up since 5 a.m., you guys. I don't know why. I just woke up at 5 a.m. and then I couldn't sleep anymore. Now it's 6 a.m. and I'm tired. Vampire Hunter D is so good. I love Yoshitaka Amano. Like, his character designs, his whole visual aesthetic is just so... I mean, it's kind of predictable, and you can kind of always tell when it's him, but... Wow. It's just... He's got such a good eye for visual detail. He's got such a good eye for character design. Even like, with all of his tropes, and with all of his, like, his predilection for showing, like, using that one particular face over and over again, it's just... He's so good. Whew. Top 10 favorite anime openings? No. No. I really can't pick out. I don't really remember. Like, I watched the opening of an anime one or maybe 2 times. And then from then on, I just skip past it. Every time I watch something, I just skip past it because I want to get into the episode. So I don't really have any favorite anime openings because I never watched them enough to develop favorites. Or to even develop affection. Sometimes I'll enjoy the songs. Like, I really fucking love the intro song to Euro Camp. Or Euro Laid Back Camp, I think it's called in English. Like, that's just got this really lovely Jackson 5 sort of Motown 70s vibe to it that I enjoy, but I don't care about the intro. Have I ever played Warframe? I've played 20 minutes of Warframe. That's about all. I downloaded specifically, I downloaded it because I kind of wanted to take a look at it. And maybe do a video on it because people kept asking me about Warframe, but then I never could. I played 20 minutes and it seemed like a hell of a lot to get into. Like, it seemed like there was a lot to figure out there, and then I just got like, okay, I'll do that later, and then I never did it later. Dun 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 da 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 da. I've heard about Blood the Last Vampire. Haven't watched it yet. I do kind of want to, though. Ba-da, da-da, 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 da-da. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. This game is so easy, by the way. That's why I'm playing it right now. It's because it's such an easy way to just wind down and do something mindless. I've spoken about the need for more ugly characters. Do I have any favorites? Yeah, I do. I mean, like, ugly characters are a niche, but it's one that needs to be filled. And I think in fact, the gaping dragon that I just got done killing and getting killed by, it's a really good example of that. Like, ugly can generate emotions in you that other things can't. And it shouldn't just be confined to games like Dark Souls that are so covered in ugly all over, where, like, ugliness is very much part of the theme. It should also be part of a game like League of Legends. There should also be the ugly champion, like the disgusting, the repulsive is interesting areas to explore. And it annoys me that League of Legends defaults to pretty all the time. Like, that's League of Legends' base state of character design. It's just make it pretty, make it look nice. And that's fine, but it's also samey and kind of boring in the long run. Character designs by Satoshi Kon. I know that name. Where do I know the name Satoshi Kon from? But yeah, original Urgot is a good example of an ugly character design, because he's not a great character design. He's not a good character design. You can do it a lot better, but his ugliness made him truly, genuinely unique in League of Legends. Like, it gave him a mimetic status that he would never have if he had just been, you know, that grumbly, growly old badass that he is right now from the beginning. Hey, Wolfgang. No, I'm not playing Locomotion. I'm playing Transport Tycoon Deluxe, which is the predecessor. And frankly, a better game. Locomotion is a nice little experiment, like, where he brought in all the mechanics he invented for Roller Coaster Tycoon, but it just never really hit any of the same notes for me. Locomotion is much more like a train set simulator than it's like a management game. Which I know a lot of people really fucking like, by the way, but just not me. Thoughts on the Lara Croft reboot? I think it's fine. Like, I haven't played much more than the first new Tomb Raider game, which I thought was perfectly fine. I think it's a perfectly fine AAA franchise. I don't think it does anything very interesting or groundbreaking ever, which is a pity, but it's fine. It's one of those series it's kind of hard to have a very strong opinion on, because there's not a lot to have opinions on. I think it is a pity that, like, Lara Croft is one of the few true female gaming icons, like one of the true characters like Samus, like, and who really is defined as one of the action girls of gaming, that they don't do anything more out there with her. Like, anything more explicitly about that aspect of the character, but yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. At least not as far as I can tell. Back in the day, Lara Croft was kind of thought of as a female counterpart to Duke Nukem. Like, that was kind of the space that she occupied, like this ridiculous, cheesy, over-the-top, you know, stupid power fantasy thing. And that's something that they have very definitively moved away from with the reboot, with the new version of Lara. Well, actually, they were doing it much earlier. Like the later Tomb Raider games with the original Lara were very much also in that vein, where they were kind of trying to move away from the whole cheesecake thing. And that makes sense in the context of the games industry as it was back then, but nowadays you can kind of, you could do more interesting stuff with it. Is the stream having hiccups? I hope not. Anyway, it's been it's been a couple of hours now, and I'm getting very tired. So, I'll answer a few more questions, and then I think I'm gonna just go to bed. Or start editing. Would I do a video about Junji Ito's work? I would actually kind of like to, because he's a really interesting visual storyteller. Zoe has the best characters on League of Legends. Nah. She's fine. Like, they could do more interesting stuff with her, but she's kind of fine as well. A video on Kill La Kill. I want to do one eventually, at some point. I'll probably have my editor edit that one. Like, I'll probably do a proper, full scripted video essay with, like, you know, proper conception and everything. But Kill La Kill is one I definitely want to talk about, because it's a really interesting anime, and I feel like a lot of people overlooked what made it interesting. Am I happy that you all love me? Yes. Yes, I am. And I don't understand why there's still 97 of you watching right now when I'm doing nothing interesting whatsoever. But I'm very pleased that you're hanging out. Anyway, I think I'm gonna cut the stream here, have some food, and then go to sleep. And thank you all very much for coming and hanging out with me. And for sticking around. People keep asking me to stream, and I keep not doing it because I assume that people won't really show up, but then every time I do stream, people do show up. So I guess I should just learn. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and have a good one.